Let's get Al Jourgensen in here.
Yeah.
He's a legend.
We are just some no-class motherfuckers in here. We go out and get a bottle of wine and can't even get, like, one nice wine glass to have around here. He's drinking it out of one of the Starbucks cups, you know?
Starbucks I ever had.
Yeah?
Best Starbucks
I was
ever
saying,
had.
though, we're some no-class motherfuckers. We should have had some wine glasses or something. They even got you know those cheesy corporate parties you go to where they have those snap-together wine glasses, those plastic ones? Even one of those would have been better than a Starbucks cup. I think it kind of ruins the wine when you pour it in that wax-coated cup.
He doesn't give a shit. Look at him.
Nah, you
Oh,
don't
let
care.
me get your mic on. There you go. Hey, Al.
Pinkies
Welcome to
up.
Satellite Radio, buddy.
Pinkies up.
Pinkies up.
Pinkies.
How's the wine? It was $40.
Not good enough.
Hawk pulled it out of his ass. Pretty good?
Then good enough.
Not bad?
Yeah, it's not bad.
You like it?
I can't pronounce it, but it's not bad.
Yeah, try to pronounce that. 'Cause
whatever works
Margot.
for you.
That's what it is.
You were a wine aficionado? Is that what people are saying?
I used to be till I got here today, man.
See? We don't fuck. What do we know? We suck.
Dude, he's got you beat over here.
What was he got?
He's
Red
eating,
Bull?
No,
What?
fuck the Red Bull. He's been eating
pot lollipops.
pot lollipops.
Hot lollipop.
That's Joe Rogan from Fear Factor, by the way. What's up, dude? And that's Bill Burr, a very funny guy to you right there.
Some kind of Joe. I'm just watching Joe on TV. There's some poor broad hanging from a landing gear of an airplane.
Yeah, Fear Factor's on right now.
How is this legal? How is it even legal?
Do you remember doing this one, Joe? Vaguely?
Vaguely.
Joe, I don't know. There's something in airplane.
I was probably thinking about Pluto or something while this was going on.
There you are, man.
Ooh, what a nice
Yeah.
shirt. Wearing a nice burgundy shirt.
You
Got
look
a
all
couple of girls with
concerned.
big tits on.
Very concerned.
What are you yelling into some earpiece in her ear?
No, she can't hear me.
Nah.
No.
You just stand below it.
Look at high up there.
That is really high up, man.
Yeah, 3,000 feet or something.
Scary shit. Do you have a contingency plan for people dying? Have you guys talked about?
I think what they're going to do is if somebody dies, they're going to gun everybody down and blame it on the terrorists.
Is that it?
Don't let the terrorists take away your fear factor. With new host, Adam Carolla.
Very good. Well, how do you think Nicole and Stephanie are going to do?
I'm going to be shocked if they do it. It's hard.
All right, it's nice meeting you. Take it easy.
Get out of
Bye,
here.
guys.
Take care, Tiffany.
I'm going to sit home.
Joe's all stoned. Joe's psyched now. Good.
I would have
Two more
loved to
left,
win the
and I'm out of here.
$50,000, but I would have really
I
loved
like the walk
away.
of shame.
Yeah, the walk of shame
Just
is
get
the
the
best.
fuck out of here, you failure.
So dumb.
He hates He hates doing that show.
Come on. Who wouldn't want this show, though?
But he's so serious.
It's like he says, you go on, everyone else has to do the work.
Yeah,
Everyone else is climbing around on aircraft and
this is going to be
being dropped into vats of dog shit.
10 years.
I'll show some Corey
I
now.
can do a handstand for like 30 seconds.
baby, come on.
Yeah.
Damn.
I used to make
All
my
right,
sister
don't
do
waste all your
handstands
energy. I'm
on
impressed
nightgowns.
already. I
My
can't do
sister's
that.
friends.
That's pretty badass.
Wonderful.
Pretty solid.
And my sister.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Go kick some ass. I'm betting on you.
All right.
I can't say that anymore, by the way.
What?
I can't say kick ass anymore. Can't say that.
They told you not to say
Not only that, they told me I can't say hell anymore. I can't say, all right, let's get the hell out of here. You can't say hell.
kidding
No. The lowest rung on the bad word food chain. That is the lowest rung.
Yeah, hell.
Yeah, an imaginary world where the bad guy lives in a land of fire. You can't fucking say that anymore. How fucking stupid are people? You can't say hell anymore. Whoa! That's like the only progress we've made in regards to religion is that if you bring up the devil, people think you're fucking crazy. You can talk about God all you want. You know, the president can talk about God on television, but if you ever got on TV and said, we found Satan in Afghanistan and we're tracking him by radar, you'd be like, okay, what the fuck?
Satan's bad.
Right, but if there's a God, there's got to be a Satan,
Yeah, well,
right? Doesn't it work like
They
that?
never talk about
What
it.
about cock and pussy? Those are two different things you could
You
in context.
I don't
right?
think if you can't say hell, I'd be willing to say cock and pussy on Fear Factor out of the question.
Don't you have cats on Fear
Cocks
Factor?
are roosters
pussy.
and pussy is a cat,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't think that.
You know that wouldn't fly?
You can't hold up a dead cat and Joe Rogan will say, you have to eat this pussy to get through to the next level. I don't see it happening.
That's got to be legal.
Yeah, to battle the cock, which is this rooster in a cage here.
Eat the pussy to
You're
battle
afraid of the
cock.
cock, are you? Afraid of the cock, little lady? On Kids Fear Factor?
A bunch of people want to say hi to Al. Let's go to Tim in Illinois. Tim.
Go away.
What's up, Tim?
Al, I used to love eating lots of acid and listening to your music back in the day.
Me too.
Eating lots of acid.
Rock.
Thanks, dude.
I ain't got shit else to say. Punch it out.
Wow.
That's all you had?
Well, that was pretty enlightening.
A lot of people give you big respect there, Al. Ministry was the single most important influence in the sound and concept of Nine Inch Nails. Trent Reznor, 2005.
He said that?
Hell yeah.
What a pussy cuck. Hell. Hell.
And Scott Ian from Anthrax said, I'm not a religious man, but I've been a faithful follower and member of Al's ministry for over 20 years.
He's got that right. He's not a religious man. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Well, you've been around a long time. What do you think of today's music?
I think I'm getting pretty old.
Is that it?
I'm like, what, 69, 70 years old now or some shit? Like
Holding up.
25 years. That's gross, man.
25 years.
My liver is pissed that I've been in this music business that long, man.
Do you listen to anything new or?
No.
I hate
don't
like it all?
I really do hate music.
Really?
I watch Fear Factor and wait for them to say cock and pussy, and that about takes up my whole night, all right?
You'll never get a straight answer.
We got two people in the studio that hate what they're doing.
All right, Joe.
But it pays well.
Oh, that's funny.
But it pays well. No, he obviously does it. What is it? Your chat there. I thought I saw a Blue Oyster Cult thing going on there.
That is a Blue Oyster Cult thing going on. That shows you again. I mean,
Fan
that
of
was
the-
like, what, 1931 that they were big or something? It's like,
They got me through the war, the big one.
The big one.
He's got Herman's Hermits across his back. This guy's going to be around forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people giving you legendary status.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
saying you're a fucking legend.
Uh-oh.
That's not... I don't know how good a thing that is in rock music.
Well, it gets me out of some speeding tickets, but...
Does it?
Other than that, it's not really worth much.
Yeah. What do you do with yourself these days? Touring?
Not yet.
No?
No.
Recording?
It's the big one coming up.
The big one's coming up?
We got Revolting Cocks opening for Ministry on this tour, which is going to probably require an oxygen tank for me when I'm done doing both shows, right? Come out in a walker for Ministry, I think, but...
Can't be that old.
I'm getting there, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm 46. My liver's about 91, so
Yeah.
it gets a little bit hard for the second show.
Live the life the whole time
I just
you've
have
been...
to just pump a bunch of Viagra before each show.
I don't think you need a heart-on. Interesting.
You could just get a cucumber.
Have a sandwich.
Gets in the way of the guitar. He's playing it so far from
Hey,
his
wait
phone.
a second. If you play your guitar over your cock, you're not a guitar player. You got to be able to hang it down over your cock. So you got to wear your guitars low. I hate those guys that wear the high waistband golf pants and then wear their guitars up high like those old jazz cats. That's disgusting.
That's
man.
like back in the 60s, the early 60s, the English guys.
Right.
Way up high like that.
Exactly.
George Harrison was up way up high like that.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to wear it
That's what he
sling
died
like a
from. It's like
gunslinger.
high guitar disease.
Is that it?
Yeah.
He gave him a tumor being up so close to his chest.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Rev on Whackbag. Rev, what's up?
What's up, gentlemen?
Hey.
Hey, I just wanted to ask Al if he got any shit from anyone on the religious right for nicknaming himself Al Qaeda for a while there.
Oh.
Did you call yourself Al Qaeda?
I was Al Qaeda, then I was Al Jazeera, and I've been Al lots of things. Alchemy, aluminum, alcohol, you name it. So I mean that was just a little phase. And
Yeah?
Yeah, I got shit from the right. I mean, why wouldn't I? That's awesome.
And that's what you were gunning for?
I love those guys, man. I mean, for a while they had me on some religious right website that had me like Public Enemy #2 behind Michael Moore, which was
that
was pretty good.
It's hard to get past Michael Moore.
So in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, hard to get around him. Yeah, so why did you choose that? Just to give them shit, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of Bush, are you?
I wouldn't think you're a fan of Al Qaeda though either.
No, I'm not a fan of any of them bastards. You know, I'm a fan
Either
of,
side, right?
You know, some are fans. Alcohol fan.
Alcohol.
Al Qaeda, not a fan.
Al is a handy name to have,
isn't it? It's great. Yeah.
Anything behind it like that. Not a fan of Bush, obviously.
No.
No.
You'll never see Al Bush either.
No. What did you think of the last election? John Kerry. Did you vote for him, or did you think he was another asshole?
Yeah.
Ask
No,
me.
I mean, it's just the whole special interest group thing that runs the government is what we really got to dismantle. These little prop-up cardboard cutouts that they put up. The problem with Bush, here's the problem with Bush. in a sense, I almost appreciate Reagan now because at least Reagan knew he wasn't running things. He was just acting as president, right, as an actor. And Bush actually thinks he is, which is creepy. I mean, he actually thinks he's running things and shit.
We were talking in the office about Bush and how much, like, I just can't stand him. And I was a supporter of him early on. And when you look at somebody, even like Reagan or Clinton, for that matter, two opposite ends of the spectrum, you remember during their presidency them sitting at their desk at the Oval Office and signing shit. Yeah, whatever they were doing, it was a bill for the environment, or it was some kind of tax thing that Reagan was doing that no one liked, but he felt strongly about it or something. It was something. When you never see Bush in the Oval Office working.
No,
the guy has done nothing as far as getting this clearing.
Listen, you know what was cool about Clinton and all them shots of him signing shit in the Oval Office is he was getting a Hummer underneath the desk at the same time.
Or he had to move the page because like it got a cum stain on it. Imagine like some fucking important bill, you put it on your desk and a little cum starts seeping through where you signed it and smudges your signature. How wonderful that is. But you never see Bush doing anything. He's always giving the same fucking speech every time. Yeah. He's up there, evil Al-Qaeda, we got to deal with. It's always about freedom. And we're staying the course and do it. And he's never working as president.
What do you think about the Inquirer story that he's drinking?
I believe that,
think so?
Absolutely.
Well, I think
the Inquirer said.
His poll numbers are like what 31% approval.
His poll numbers are in the shitter. He's got the war. He's got two fucking major disasters that were one of them. The first one at least complete.
He's probably back on the crack too.
Well, someone else has said
I think so because if you're president, you know you got a good deal.
What room do you go to to smoke crack if you're the president? What room is secure enough?
That's a basement thing.
That's got to be a cube with no windows.
Incoming nuclear weapon from Russia. That room that's left over.
Right. That's the room you smoke crack in.
Can you imagine having that kind of power, though, man? It's, one time, I wound up at this party with Ronald Reagan Jr.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I asked him was like, have you ever beat off in the White House? I mean, it's like I had to ask.
The first?
That's the very first thing, because I've always wondered that. It's like, did you put on Nancy's dresses and kind of whack it and, like, pretend to pick up the red phone and start a nuclear war or some kind of crazy shit, right?
Sure.
So I asked him that. And
Give
he was
him
like,
a lollipop, man.
And he was like, no. I never beat off in the White House. I'm like, get out of here. It's the first thing I would do if I ever was invited to the White House. I'd go beat off in every room. It would just be a gas,
Jacking in the Lincoln bedroom.
Jacking in the Lincoln room, right? But he denied it, so I finally just kept on him and on him. He goes, all right. When I was 9 and my dad lived in the governor's office, I did let my Labrador retrievers pee on me on the front lawn. I'm like, you'll admit to that, but you won't admit to whacking it in the White House?
Golden shower from his dog.
That's fucked up, man.
He's a strange guy.
Yeah, he is, man.
Ronald Reagan Jr. was always a strange guy.
Yeah, they kind of tried to keep him under wraps. Yeah. And then he got a lot of publicity. He was like
hardcore Democrat.
And,
weird.
Kind of against his dad.
Strange.
But like I was saying, though, at least back
then...
He
can't be a Democrat. He didn't whack it in the White House.
Not a good Democrat.
Yeah, Democrat, are you?
Ask Al about Ministry's Piss Army. What is that?
That's kind of like our Kiss Army.
Kiss Army.
It's the golden version of the Kiss Army.
All right. What do you think of other guys that are supposedly the legendary status, like guys from Kiss? Gene Simmons, you see him out there hawking his stuff. And,
yeah, that's kind of weird. I'm not really into that, man.
No?
I mean, it's like, well, I'm also jealous too. He says he's had sex with 11,000 women a year or something, and
you got a wedding ring on,
caliber
right?
of those.
I got a wedding ring. I have sex with one gal a year.
We were just talking about marriage.
Well, not once a year, but one gal.
Joe Rogan, not a fan of marriage.
Just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
How long you been married?
What? 3. Oops, I'm in trouble.
Oh, is that her right there?
Yeah.
There you go.
How long?
3 years.
3 years?
Yeah, 3 beautiful,
nice,
golden, amazing years.
There you go. Things going well?
Yeah.
Sign a prenup?
No.
No?
I'm fucked.
You are so screwed, my friend. That's it.
Way to fucking go,
half
Al.
those hats are hers.
His next tour will be playing ukulele.
Coffee houses and bongos for me, man.
Yeah. Wow. What? Not that she isn't lovely, and I'm sure you two get along fine. But what made you get married?
We were at Graceland.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that's the answer.
And that does it?
I don't know.
Got
Elvis,
some kind of magic
some
over
kind
here?
of magic, weird shit. We got married at
You
Graceland.
see a vision getting married. Lose all your shit.
No, Graceland is bizarre to get married in, man. They have all these...
You got married in Graceland?
In Graceland, yeah. All right? At the little chapel behind in his backyard or whatever. And as you go all through Graceland, they have all these fucking rocks that are like, fake rocks, fake things that have speakers in it, that whenever you pass by the rock, it has some kind of motion sensor, and it says Elvis things, so you think you're losing your fucking mind the whole time you're walking around there.
Elvis?
Like, hey, man, don't worry, it's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay, man. Go ahead and get married, man. It's all right. Seriously, it's creepy.
He's the most hoard-out performer ever. Elvis Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
I went there, and I wanted to laugh at him, and I actually went into his house, and I felt bad for him. Like, I wanted to laugh at, like, all his furniture and shit, and it's just like, people just walking up to his grave, taking pictures and shit. It's just like, can you let the guy go?
No.
Never.
No, they can't. Speakers that speak his voice as you're walking through, like, ghostly advice? What is he...
Dude, no. This is a true story. All right, so we're at the altar at the little chapel, me and Angie. And I'm sweating because I've already had one really ruinous, failed, horrible, shitty-ass marriage.
So
right?
why would you do it again?
Well, because she's great, okay? But and not only that, we were at Graceland. I got caught up in the moment, and I'm really glad I did. But at any rate, I'm at the altar. So I go, look, I got to take a piss. I got to take a piss. So I left Angie at the altar, went to go take a piss. And in the actual bathroom next to the altar, there's an escape door.
Get out.
For guys, I swear to God, there's an escape door in case you just want to bolt at the last
Does that rock say,
second, right?
run, man? Just run.
No, but
Take off, man.
So I'm in there looking at the door. I'm throwing water on my face because I'm kind of like, man, do I really want to do this? I don't know. And I'm looking at the escape door in the back, which is open. I check, so you can haul ass and run, right? And I'm throwing water on my face. All of a sudden, I hear through the speakers, "It's all right, man. It's all going to be okay." And they do that shit on purpose. I swear. I talked to Pastor, what was his name? Pastor Bear. Pastor Bear was the guy who looked exactly like Jerry Falwell. It was creepy, man.
It's creepy.
Jerry Falwell married us, basically. And, they got Elvis piped through everything. Everything, man. It's creepy.
It's sad, man.
Did you plan on getting married there, or did you just get there and go, hey, let's get married?
Last minute thing, yeah.
That's one of those places that people like Vegas and there. People just
me and
decide.
Brittany, it's like the same kind of deal.
Disney.
His house is like hooked up from it was like his house was this shit in like 1972.
Yeah.
See, he has Elvis used to like to watch all the football games, and he has like three TVs that are like the kind you have like in your kitchen on the counter that you don't even fucking have cable hooked up to.
The Zenith that we were talking about yesterday. Zenith TVs to watch the football.
Trinitron. Yeah.
That's a hell of a way to get married there, Al.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, they left everything like it was at the time. Hey, that's great. You are really going to polish off that bottle. How many bottles do you say you go through a day?
About 17.
17?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Well,
no way.
Between 3 and 17.
How many?
How many?
Hold me up.
One.
Yeah, she's saying one. So the truth lies somewhere in the middle, which is
blowing
still
up your spot over there.
Oh, you're asking me what she allows me to drink before the rolling pin comes out over the head. That's one.
She don't look like a rolling
it's only
pin type.
It's only 10:30. He's already done with his first one. It's a hell of a pace.
Hey, we got Mark from Iowa. Go ahead, Mark.
I was going to say Al should change his name to Al Amoni.
Hey, thanks a lot, asshole.
Very good.
Way to go.
Very nice.
Funny one. Go ahead, spread that idea around. Nice job.
Some guy called Radio Guy. Radio Guy.
Hey. I just wanted to ask Al about, back in the day, they used to sound like the Pet Shop Boys. So I was wondering what he thinks about, what the music they did back then. Do they still get fans coming, like, asking for that kind of crap?
Hell no, man. I killed the Pets.
What? But the earlier music was more what?
Oh, the earlier music was complete crap. The record label had me basically like Milli Vanilli.
Ouch.
Without the dreads. Oh, it was
really?
gross. Yeah. No, I mean, seriously, I had stuff written for that record that wound up 2 records later because the label I was on was like, they appointed a producer, they wrote the songs, they wrote the choruses, they appointed everyone for me, and I just sat around like, when do I lip sync?
And what year was this about?
83.
83, and it was that type of like Pet Shop Boys sound?
It's disgusting, yeah.
Wow.
I've longed
Any songs we would know from that?
I hope not.
We'll look it up.
You got any?
Fuck you, man. That's it. I'm 2 bottles
just
now.
leaped right on it.
Let's look it up, man.
Look at us. Look at us.
Wait.
I some titles.
Listen, I just went through hell this morning on ESPN, all right? I'm a Blackhawks fan, lifer.
Yeah.
And the first thing they show when I'm on there is the 1971 shot of Henri Richard in Game 7 against the Canadiens in 71, beating Tony Esposito. I was curled up in fetal position, started sucking my thumb and crying, whimpering like a baby on ESPN. Now you guys are going to fuck with me hard on this, too? You guys suck.
We have fucked. The thing is, though, we've brought out our first ever broadcast on the radio, mine and Opie's, and it's horrific. It's impossible to listen to.
Yeah.
Jimmy Norton brought his first tape of doing comedy. And it's one of those things. It's a cringe moment.
Yeah.
2004.
Sometimes you just have to sit through.
But I'm only allowed one cringe a day. Is
that it?
I already had my cringe.
2005. Keep going, Nathaniel.
Nathaniel will never find it. You'll probably get lucky and it won't be on
I will kick your ass. Seriously, I'm going through that bulletproof glass fucking window, and I'm.
We got
totally
Joe Rogan.
tearing
We're not
into you,
scared.
man.
Let's
All
find
right.
He will kill you.
How's that for a Fear Factor episode? Will you jump through that window and kill that man?
This looks like a murder. There's a girl with an electric eel in a tank surrounding her head.
They're morays.
Oh, moray?
I remember this episode.
Morays are nasty, too, though, right?
Yeah, they're dangerous.
They'll bite your
Al,
face off.
They bit the shit out of one of the guys.
You're
that was
safe.
handling it.
In our master computer,
Really?
we don't have the 1983
Hey,
stuff.
dude, get some brown recluses on your show. Look what they did to me. Check that out.
What the fuck is that?
What are those?
I got bit by a brown recluse. They wanted to take my arm off.
What is a brown recluse?
It's a
crazy
fucking
spider.
asshole brown hairy spider, man. Yeah, in Austin,
is that
Texas.
what those divots are? Those looks like someone took an awl.
No. See this right
Where
here?
was that?
In Austin.
Texas, yeah?
Yeah.
Got them bugs there?
The thing swelled up like Popeye's arm, right? And I'm like, no, I'll just do some Benadryl. I hate fucking doctors. So I'm like eating Benadryl. I'm just like, ain't gonna go. But they're finally like, dude, now your this middle finger is the size of like a fucking kielbasa, right? So they're like, you got to go to the hospital. So I go to the hospital. I'm thinking they're going to give me some antibiotics or something. I go in there. The first thing they say is, well, we have to take that arm off now.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I don't play fucking drums for Def Leppard. Okay? It's like, I'm a guitar player, and I think there's only one-armed guitar player, and that's the guy the Pope keeps hostage in the Vatican that plays classical guitar with his feet.
Oh, yeah. Remember that guy?
That guy rules. He's not allowed to leave either. They'd have him hostage in there. We got to free the one-armed fucking guitar player from the Vatican. But so I was like telling him that. So they made me sign something saying like, well, if I die from the poison, I can't sue them and all this shit. I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm not playing.
What did they have
drums
to
for
do
Def
to your
Leppard.
arm?
They had to cut it open from the middle finger all the way up.
Holy
right?
shit.
And
From the middle
drain
finger
fucking poison.
across the palm of your hand.
I drove to the hospital with a kielbasa like this.
Through the wrist up to your elbow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
so they wanted to just chop it off right away.
Oh, yeah. They were like, you're gone, dude. You're going to die. And I'm like, no.
So what did they do
From
after
the spider?
What did they do after they opened
cut
it
it
up?
open. They drained the
Like,
poison.
what fucking year is this?
And but the worst. Here's how creepy the whole medical system is. It's like right as they're putting me under, right, with you know the wonderful gas.
Yeah,
I love
good
that
stuff.
shit. Stuff's it's pretty cool. But anyways, right as they're putting me under, here comes another fucking legal beagle with like a piece of paper and a pen. As I'm starting to nod off, they're going, and you also can't sue us if they fuck up your tattoos.
Oh.
I mean, they're all worried about everything, man. Like, I'm like, look, just keep my fucking arm. I don't care about the tattoos, dude. I'm not playing drums for Def Leppard, okay?
Did you say to him after all is said and done, do you call up that doctor and go, you were going to cut my fucking arm off, and it's fine now?
Yeah.
No, was the guy like lazy?
Yeah.
It's like you bring a piece of shit car, and that's a total, man. We'll get you into something else.
Dude,
yeah.
Hey, they cut my toe off. In
let's see
Texas, they're butchers there. You want to see it?
What the hell they do to your toe?
I got
Spider?
infected.
Oh, Angie doesn't want us to see your toe.
Another spider. What? No, I'm showing my toe. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
right on.
Last time I was here, I thumped my whatever on a microphone and
All right,
kind of freaked Bodie out. But this toe is actually cooler. See?
Holy
shit!
I thought you...
They cut it
I
off.
thought you meant one of the little ones.
They cut it off. No.
They took out the big one.
The big toe is completely gone.
Oh, you want this? You want a close-up? Well, should I whack it while you're like...
Say it, Al.
What?
You sold?
I sold my toe for rock and roll.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Completely gone. Joe,
Wow.
Joe Rogan, are you freaked out?
Nah, Joe's seen.
After I saw that guy get fucked by the horse, I'm okay.
Joe has seen too much.
In a weird way, it makes
crazy,
it more
man.
aerodynamic.
Yeah, wouldn't the foot be better without the big toe?
No,
It's more
believe me.
efficient.
It's kind of freaky because, like, I was shoplifting sunglasses right after I got out of jail at this Citgo. You know,
Instead of Sitco, he's the lead singer of Ministry. Jesus, Al.
It's just
A big hole in your sock.
It's for sport.
You ever go to
It's
the
for
beach?
sport. Yeah, well, you know.
How do you handle that flip-flop
wait a
thing?
second. Wait a second. I gotta.
He's got to tape it on.
No. Flip-flop thing is out of the question, dude. Forget it.
Tape it?
All right, listen.
Do I tape it?
Wait, I want to.
No, I staple it.
Duct tape.
I staple it.
I want to hear the.
Dude, I got a roadie that actually has webbed feet to make up for my missing
Nice.
toe.
Oh, my
I
God.
want to hear the shoplifting story.
All right, so I'm in there shoplifting sunglasses, and this black chick comes in on crutches, just
Theme today.
just freaking out, man, like really struggling. I go, you know, I'm trying to make conversation because I see that the fucking guy's staring at me about the sunglasses, so I know I'm gonna get busted. So I'm like, trying to play nicey, right? So I'm talking to her, and she's like, I just had my toe amputated. I'm like, so did I. When? And she's like, 3 months before I did. And I go, you're on crutches? She's like, yeah, the doctor told me I'd be on crutches for 6 months. I was out there. I walked out the next day. And so I went back. I called my doctor that took my toe off. And, first of all, they wouldn't give it back. I wanted to wear it as an earring or some shit. I was like, the fuckers took it and sent it to CDC for some reason or whatever to see if it was toxic or glowing. Toxic toe. So I called my doctor, and he's like, well, I've never quite seen this where we take a big toe off and somebody walks right out of the hospital. And he goes, the only thing I could probably fathom is that you've just been so high and drunk all your life, you're used to walking out of equilibrium, right? So apparently now I'm like normal without the toe. So
it balanced things out.
It balanced things out.
You never said, how did you lose it?
Oh, I stepped on some fucking splinter that I left in there for like... Goddamn, I don't know.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah,
I thought it was another spider or something.
No, dude, the
got
spider's
it
got it in for me, dude.
And didn't want to go to the doctor or something to get it out?
I hate doctors. Dude.
But
every
at
time
what
I go
point
there, they take a part off me.
Well, because you're waiting. You know, he does have a point. They took his
missing the connection.
The arm. Yeah.
There's a lesson to be learned.
All right, I got it, guys.
It must have turned black or something, right?
Yeah, it
started
total.
turning black.
Did you at least take pictures of it before they hacked it off?
No, dude, I thought it was fine. I thought eat a couple Benadryl, it'll go away.
Benadryl. Where'd you get the idea that was no cure-all?
I know,
that Benadryl stock is just dropping.
Al Jourgensen of Ministry, you're all right, man.
That's great, man.
We got the picture of your missing big toe up online already.
Wow, that was fast.
Cool.
That was really fast.
Damn, it's that fast.
And there's
Man,
already
you guys
like
are stoned.
That's a real fucking rock star right there. You
Sold
know,
my toe for rock and roll.
Wow.
it looks like your other toe is making up for your big toe. It's getting bigger or something.
Getting wider.
No, it's pissed.
It's like
It's got to take over.
Got to
the
do all
job.
this extra work.
Twice the work.
Exactly. Twice the work, half the pay.
A bunch of little kids like the dad left. They're all fucking angry.
You're the man now.
That first toe had to become the man of the family before he even wanted to. I didn't have a childhood.
He was the dad raising the other toes, and he was
Look,
16.
man, I didn't want it, but this little piggy is now the breadwinner.
Let's go to Elmer. Elmer, what's up?
Elmer.
Hey, what's up, man? I wanted you to ask Al about the time he blew up his tour bus.
Al, you blowed up your tour bus?
Well, yeah.
I got shrapnel in my eardrum. I took a couple Benadryl.
It was actually probably the fucking coolest thing with my eyes that I've ever seen. I
Really?
mean, probably the birth of my daughter with a close second on blowing up the tour bus.
And now what happened?
Okay. So, first, I have to preface this by saying when I was in Nashville, Tennessee on the Lollapalooza tour, back in '93, kids. Anyways, So this toothless like old man at this like truck stop where we go in and shoplift sunglasses. Like me, it's like, hey, you guys want to buy some fireworks? I'm like, yeah, cool.
Oh,
all right,
no,
great, right?
shit. All right. Don't take long to put 2 and 2 together here.
So I went behind the Petra. Well, there's a Petra truck stop. And I bought this, what looked like a fucking bazooka. I mean, it was like 6 feet long metal tube, all right? And we like to have fun with fireworks anyways. I mean, we wake each other up on the bunks with like M80s and shit in the bunk, like, wake up, fucker, boom! You know? So we're kind of prone to that anyways. But,
lose a thumb.
But this was a fucking bazooka, dude. But I was like, yeah, it was cheap. It was like $50. It's like, yeah, awesome, bring it, you know? And I forgot about it. I set it up on there, and then Gibby Haynes from the Butthole Surfers was traveling with us for a while, too, so Gibby got into our M80 supply that we usually throw at each other and shit. So Gibby's like, hey, man, let's light these up on the bus. I'm like, oh, that is so lame, man. We do that every day. What's wrong with you? Here, I remember. I got this fucking 6-foot pyro on here. So we're in the back of the bus. We light the fucking thing.
No.
And this thing, the guy told me, I remember the toothless guy told me it's supposed to make like a pirate ship in the air or some shit. It's supposed to make this galleon with multicolored shit. So we light the thing in the bus while we're rolling down the highway between Houston and Dallas, right?
Where are you aiming it?
Right, we're in the very back lounge because that's the only place I'm allowed to be. I go right to the back of the bus, right? They're like, so we light it, and I'm laughing. I'm thinking, all right, we're gonna put it out, okay? I'll light it and just freak everyone out a little bit. The thing's a professional pyro. It's got an underwater fuse. You cannot put it out. So we're like, you have to cut it in front of it, right? And no one has scissors, so everyone just scrambles out of the back room, man. Just, whoa, diving into the bunks, like, oh! And it's down to me, Gibby, and this guy named Gregg Workman, who runs Ipecac Records, right? And we're all passing the thing back and forth going, you take it, 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 you take it.
Like funny cartoon.
So it was totally, it was, you know, Acme explosives. So at that point, Gibby jumps down into the final open bunk, shuts the curtain, and hunkers down. Me and Gregg are still passing it back and forth. I finally go, Gregg, that's it, man, I'm out of here. And so Gregg, like, just gets down on one knee at the very back of the bus and aims it for the front of the bus. That's all you can do. Booyah! The thing goes off, and they had the front door closed up front because the rest of the band was a bunch of straight-edge guys playing bridge or some shit up there, and they always, like, thought we were disgusting, so they always put us in the back of the bus. And even for them, this was pretty cool. It's like, or not uncool, I should say. It's just like, you know, what was that explosion? Because this explosion comes up, starts hitting the door between the front and the back of the bus, like this ping, 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 ping. All these pellets. Pellets bounce off the door and catch every bunk on fire. All right? And the great thing about this is every fire was a different color. Because this thing, it was like Apocalypse Now on the fucking bridge scene, dude, with Lance doing that. So the whole bus is on this colored fire. All of a sudden the brakes slam on. The bus driver's like, that's it, I'm calling the police, you motherfuckers, my bus is on fire, I'm calling the police right now. So he makes us all get off the bus. Take everything off, you're kicked off, you're kicked off. So we had a keg of beer on tap in the back, so we grabbed that, left our luggage on, just grabbed the keg of beer, went off and waited for the cops, right? So the cops come up and see this bus on the side of the road with purple, orange, green smoke pouring out of the thing, man. I mean, it was so psychedelic, right?
A crow's nest on top and sparklers.
These guys were right out of fucking Dukes of Hazzard, these state troopers that came up like, boy. And the bus driver's jumping up and down, literally having a tantrum, like jumping, like, hey, yeah, I want these boys in jail. They ruined my bus. They ruined my bus and all shit. And the fucking cop looks at him and just goes, boy, get these boys back on the bus. What'd you expect? These are rockers. This ain't Mozart. Which is awesome, because we're sitting here pouring, like, drinks off a keg of beer on the side of the road, laughing our ass off while the bus driver has no solution to this, man.
That's
you gotta know that's bad if it's going to make a galleon. It's not like a sparkler or fucking like an aerial bomb or something. If something's gonna make a galleon, there's a lot of shit in there that's gonna burn.
Well, dude, the recoil sent Gregg like 3 feet in the air.
Oh, well, what a great fucking story. That's the greatest tour bus story ever. Ever.
It wasn't that great. It cost us, what, $63,000?
In hindsight, it's got to be worth at least $63,000.
Yeah, I know.
Pirate ship line's the best.
The colored smoke was the best, dude. That was so Apocalypse Now.
God, I wish you had video of that. That would have been insane.
Kind of a little bit hectic to get a little bit video camera going, man. You take it.
Great shit, man.
By the way, people are checking out your missing toe picture like crazy.
Cool.
On opieandanthony.com. It's Al Jourgensen of Ministry. Let's say hi to Scott in good old Tennessee. Scott, what's up?
Hey, Al, I was just wondering when the next album's coming out, man.
Yeah, we should do some business here, right?
When you said Tennessee, I thought he was going to go, hey, I was the one that sold you that.
I'm the toothless guy.
When's the next album coming out? April 13th. That's my daughter's birthday, and that's when the new one's going to come out. Right. Well, I mean, I got one out today or something. They want me to shill, but they being the label.
What's out today?
Rentology.
And what's that about?
I don't know. You keep asking me all them hard questions.
I don't know.
Man.
Is it what? Is it remixes or something?
It's a bunch of shit on there.
You're not happy with it?
No, it's all great.
It's awesome. This guy rocks. Al rocks. Derek, you got a little something to play for Al Jourgensen?
You fucking... I will attack.
Go ahead, play
it. Oh, you suck. Let's it. Oh, my God. No. Make it stop. Make it stop.
From 1983.
Shut the fuck up. No. You suck. Seriously, after I'm done here, you are so getting your ass kicked.
What were you wearing when you were singing this?
What was I wearing?
Did you have like a vest with like no shirt?
Yeah, that and a G-string. Some high
We all have our crosses to bear from the past, my friend.
All right, hey, make this equal opportunity. Play his first shit.
It's really bad.
All right.
It's really bad.
There you go, fuckhead. Nice job. I'm so happy with you right now.
I can't believe Derek was brave enough to do that.
No, that's pretty cool. He's got some balls. I may spare his life and beat him to an inch of it. How's that? We'll spare him, though.
Spare him. Wow, that's terrific.
Come on.
It's 1983.
I ain't come here to get insulted. I can do that everywhere.
We thought we were all getting along. What the hell?
No, it's all peaceful.
And we got your bottle of wine. We had to, make fun of you. Well, it's gone. It was a bottle of wine. I was going to ask you for
now it's a projectile.
All right. This has been a hell of a show, I gotta tell you. Hell of a show. Are you promoting anything else, Al? You don't give a shit, do you?
Yeah.
You got a lovely,
really don't.
You got a lovely
it's hockey
wife.
season. There's no time to promote.
Let's go Islanders, right?
Fuck you, man.
I see the shirt, man.
Dude.
Blackhawks all the way.
And we stole your defenseman, too, so
I know.
Eat my shit.
Hey, is that a Michael Jordan tattoo? 23?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Well, why,
I'm so
though?
into basketball.
But what is the 23 about?
It's a mystic number, dude. Don't you know? Don't you do numerology? What's wrong with you, dude? God, man. That's a real powerful number, dude.
What is the 20? But it looked like a
It's
basketball.
a long story.
All right, fuck
You
it.
don't have
All I
time
thought,
for it.
I saw what looked like a basketball tattoo and a 23, but
Basketball?
well, now I don't see that. 'Cause
Jesus.
From a distance, it looked like it. I see that it's not now.
Way to go.
But then I saw the 23. I'm like,
It
hey,
does kind of look like a basketball.
it did, right? Thank you.
Zeppelin.
Yeah, the Zeppelin. That's very the Zoso symbols, right? Very cool.
BOC used to be one of my favorite bands
Does
ever.
anybody remember Laughter? I love that. That's my favorite all-time rock line. It is so pompous and bad, man.
Oh, no. She's allowing you a second bottle of wine.
Another bottle of wine. We got another show coming in. You could just hang with them, too. Ron and Fez,
We'll
they're
hang
great
all
guys.
fucking day. I
Ron and
don't
Fez
care.
are awesome. They're coming up
BOC
next.
used to be one of my favorite bands, but I saw them in Huntington like just a few
In
years
31.
back. And yeah.
I saw
and,
that.
And I'm like, you could talk to each other next to each other in the
Are you
seats.
serious? They were that
I was
low?
like, what the fuck, man?
Wait. You know what's even worse? I used to love Foghat.
Yeah.
Foghat rule,
same
right?
thing.
Now they're touring with only the original drummer's mustache in a glass case. I'm serious. It's all new kids. They're like 18 years old, and they have Roger Earl's mustache in a glass case.
Just the mustache.
It's the original drummer's mustache. That's awesome. And they're playing high school parking lots.
All right, listen, I got to thank Joe Rogan. Anything we're promoting? Joe Rogan?
Comedy Connection in Boston this weekend. Yeah, and JoeRogan.net.
Comedy Connection?
Yeah.
Cool.
Al Jourgensen, thanks.
Program complete.